Today, we are going on an exciting journey. We will embark where nobody's ever gone before, a place where no real person has ever ventured. Today, we're gonna make my first Reddit post. But there's one tiny problem. You see, Reddit isn't always known as being the most welcoming community. And instead of braving the unknown, I remembered I'm an engineer. So not only does this mean I'm scared to talk to people, but it also means I need to make every problem way more complicated than it is. So naturally, I've come up with a plan. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the past year, you've probably heard of a tiny little thing called ChatGPT, which if you don't know is what we call an LLM or a large language model. What that means is that based off of a trained data set, it can generate its own sentences to sound human-like-ish. But machine learning can be used in a lot of other ways too, namely for something called sentiment analysis. What sentiment analysis does is it'll process text and grade the sentiment of it to either be positive or negative. Oftentimes it can be difficult to use a single sentiment model for a variety of different applications, but to keep things simple, I'm going to use a basic API that gives us all the tools that we need. What this will do is grade a post based off of the sentiments expressed in its replies, and then output the post title and body along with its average score in a format that we can then provide to ChatGPT. From here, I can format the data and send it to ChatGPT and tell it to write the perfect post. Now that we have our plan, let's go ahead and program it. I already programmed it. So let's make some posts. Now, the process of getting a new post is pretty simple. All you do is you give your subreddit of choice, get the sentiment with a full post that you can then just copy, paste, and do whatever. I chose to do this because I'm this enough to make it. So now that we have everything down, what should we post first? Actually, I think I know just the thing. And post. Now just a few more of these and I'll check back in once we have some replies on them. And what we'll do is we'll do a little test. I'll have our bot go through and grade the sentiment of these posts, and then I will go through and grade them myself, and we will see if this whole thing actually worked. Cool. So it didn't work that good, but it worked a little bit. Teensy, that much. So what I saw was that if I give it a very specific thing to say or do, then when it makes the post, it'll be a lot better about making that. But the issue is it still will copy stuff from the data that I feed it. So if I give it some information about something, then it will find a way to just copy paste that information. But it sort of works a little bit when I ask it to do something very specific and the information that I give it isn't too general. Then it does okay. So I have one post that I ended up doing, and we are going to see just how well it did.
I've recently reached over 1,000 views on my YouTube channel, but I'm noticing that a majority of my viewers aren't subscribing.
Keep in mind that subscribers is a vanity metric. Sometimes it's just the algorithm deciding to pick up and drop videos.
It's literally normal. Can POP please stop worrying about sub to viewer ratio? It'll makes no difference.
Let me know what you think. I'm gonna take a look at some more nonsense that I can make. If you have any ideas for anything that I should make, you know where to put it. And I will check them out. Until next time.